Welcome back everyone to Magius Plays The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time we took care of a couple shrines. This time, I'm going to talk to Pikango, see what he has to say. Wow, what a dignified structure. How does nature create such magnificence? Hey, we meet again. Are you out traveling as well? I've traveled all over the world, so I'm happy to tell you about new places if you want. Let's see which one he points us to this time. Yes, this one. The stage where knighting ceremonies were performed just south of Hyrule Castle. Extremely dangerous, so we won't be going there quite yet. Soon enough. But not yet. Now we are going to head along. And well, that's certainly going to take me toward one objective. I think the tower is up there a ways. Well, let's get that objective taken care of, shall we? Last time we were through here, we went to the right on that fork, towards Zora's domain. This time we're heading to the left and into Akalla. I'll get back over to the Elden Volcano later. This is going to give me something that is very worthwhile. As long as I don't aggro any of the more annoying things. Well, looks like I don't have too much to worry about right now, so in we go. Now, this tower up here is going to be one of the most challenging towers to not only get to, but get to the top of. Because not only do you have to just climb it like any other tower, there are guardians flying around all over it. Makes it very difficult to go up the standard route to it. And there are there's all sorts of corruption up at the top, which makes getting around up there difficult. Have at you. Ow. Oh, come on. I actually want what he may have dropped. Which appears to be nothing. Oh well. That was less than optimal. This is the end of the line. Do you know the story behind that castle there? That's the Akalla Citadel ruins. Long ago, the peak of Hyrule's power... at the peak of Hyrule's power, they built a fortress to protect Akalla. It was said to be unassailable, but during the Great Calamity, Hyrule Castle fell. The army had no royalty to lead them. With no other choice, they fell back to the Citadel to make their last stand. Sadly, a concentrated assault from out-of-control guardians spelled the end for this fortress too. In a real sense, the Kingdom of Hyrule met its doom here. I found out my kin died in that battle, so I came to at least pray at the spot where they fell. But it turns out that the old guardians are still active, so this is as far as I go. Never heard of anyone else escaping the guardian's sight, at least. You don't look reckless enough to chance it, but be on your guard in these hills all the same. Oh, I am thoroughly reckless here. But mostly because I know how to avoid these things, and I have a bit of a special weapon to take them out if they do spot me. Hopefully it won't come to that. And this is going to require a lot of climbing, so on goes the climbing gear. Now the easy way up is to go along the path, but as you saw there are all sorts of flying guardians that are protecting it. We haven't gotten the gear that we need to take them on yet, so I'm just going to avoid them for the time being. Fortunately, because you can climb anywhere, you can just avoid them. And of course it starts to rain. I'll at least be able to make my way around a little bit. Go ahead and mark that on the map. And use the glider to get significantly higher. Still going to have to wait a bit for that to recharge, but that gets us a lot closer to our destination. It's way higher than I'm going to get in the rain. Unfortunately, not much I can do here other than just wait it out. Although... I see a bokoblin down there that I could really mess with. I think I'll save that for later. Now here, however, there is something I want to do. Now, most of the time, these things are a real pain to deal with. However, I can just use these to mess with it. Or not. Okay. I am going to have to go up the path. At least for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the secret weapon that I have. I'm probably not going to be able to get any of that. Nope. Getting all of it. Yeah. That, I got an ancient arrow off screen from Beetle. Didn't even know he would give those to you. And those are exactly what you want to take out the Guardians. Aim for their eye, and they just drop. Need to be a good shot to pull it off, but if you can do it, makes them a lot easier to deal with. We're up here. You can see that there is all sorts of nastiness flying around. We'll go ahead and clear some of the skunk out. That's not really going to make it much easier to get around here. A little bit of a bridge. That I'm going to completely fail at using. Now, fortunately, with Rafali's Gale, we can just bypass most of the gunk. Climb on up here without much worry at all. And that nearly finishes off the northern portion of the map. Elden Volcano is over there, and we will be getting to that soon enough. But what I'm looking for is up here. Mark that with the blue marker. But it'll be a bit before we get there. For now, there's a shrine, and I see another fairy fountain to open up. Let's get over to that. And wrap it up with that. Bit worried there. But hey, couple apples at a shrine. You know what that means. Another Korok seed. Now then, before we head into there, let's jump down to here and get this taken care of. Once we activate the shrine, we can teleport back there anytime we want to. Which is very handy. And let's just jump ahead and do stuff like this. Since this is the third fairy, or great fairy that we found, takes 1,000 rupees. Fortunately, I've been doing some hunting, and I have plenty of money for that. So now that we have 3 of the Great Fairies freed, we can upgrade our stuff to level 3. Some of it is really easy to find. Some of it, not so much. At some point I'm going to need to go Hinox hunting. But that will wait for a bit longer. For now, those both have already at 12. I'll go ahead and upgrade these. And some... yeah, upgrade the pants. Get the best setup I can right now. Let's see. Not right now. I'll do the rest of that off screen. Just like everything else. So now we have those upgraded. Gives us a bit more defense. I'm gonna go back to here. With the 3rd Great Fairy under our belt, next time we're going to continue our way up to Akalla after we finish the shrine. Tune in next time to see what we get there, and it's going to definitely be very worthwhile. And until then, Magius out.